Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. All right, with that being said, welcome to another episode of Dad's Den. My name is Ken. I also like to say this, especially anytime we're watching a video from Tamil Nadu area. So, Vanakkam Makale, Ungus Porku Mika Nandri. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you're not sure how this works, basically this is how it works. You're going to suggest a video to me, I watch it, we react to it together, and then we all have a discussion in the comments down below. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to be part of this family, you're going to have to subscribe, so do it now. Today's video is going to be really, really interesting. Please do not go anywhere, okay? I'm going to be reacting to a video called Why People Think It's a Misfortune to Go to the Brihadeeswara Temple, all right? I don't know much about this temple, and this is all going to be brand new to me. So let's watch this together, okay? It is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. We can do it. Don't go anywhere. Let's all watch it together. And then you guys can help me afterwards. You guys can, explain more about it if they didn't talk about something. But anyway, let's watch it, and then we could talk about it afterwards, okay? So let's go.
Tanjavur is a temple where externally they managed to build a magnificent temple of phenomenal beauty and proportion. 1,000 years ago, when there were no machines, there were no cranes, when there were no vehicles to transport huge rocks that were necessary to build this temple, all by the dint of man's effort. They say the rock that was used to make the linga was brought from Saurashtra in Gujarat.
What?
From the banks of Narmada, weighing almost 250 tons of raw stone.
That is crazy.
Crossing Vindhyachal, no trucks. I want you to just imagine.
That's insane.
What kind of people are these?
Amazing people.
What was in their heart to propel them into such an almost impossible act?
Alright, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be… just already what he said right there is so true. It's incredible. How can he make something like that with no tools? And I didn't say this at the beginning, but this is Guru And's channel. He has 350,000 subscribers.
Hey guys, I'm standing in the Tanjavur Brihadeeswara Temple in India, which was built over 1,000 years ago. Found some amazing drilling technology with precision holes less than 3 millimeters wide. These holes are so small that nobody has noticed them and has been a secret for 1,000 years. I'll put a small twig to show you how small the hole is. Another fascinating thing about these holes is that it's not even straight drilling, but it's done at an angle.
Yeah, it's like a curve.
I put the twig on top and it almost comes out at a right angle in front of me. It's also interesting to think about what were these holes used for.
Yeah.
Whatever went inside must have been very thin and flexible because of the size and angle.
Maybe
So
flowers,
after all
like
that
what
effort,
they were doing? I don't know.
they built a magnificent temple, but the core of the temple failed. They could not consecrate the linga as they wanted. It did not work. So even today, people believe misfortune will come upon them by going to this temple. It's common knowledge. People think you will come to misfortune if you go to Tanjavur temple, which is not wholly correct, but partially correct, because it's a kind of a distorted energy form. It did not find completion.
Interesting.
So almost 42 years of work, and then the very heart of it failed upon them. So Rajaraja Cholan, who attempted this, the only intention of building such a magnificent structure…
Dude, look at that. That is crazy.
To see that generations of people will benefit, that it will leave an impact on people that it will be an uplifting experience for generations of people to come. When it did not happen, I can imagine his distress and pain of that wasted effort, not just of the individual effort, but thousands and thousands of people would have worked for it. They would have emptied the state's coffers. Probably they fought battles to bring in the necessary resource, and in the end did not find completion. So his son, probably wanting to bring some peace to his dead father, he built an exact replica
Oh, interesting.
of that temple. But he did not have the courage to attempt the same scale, probably for practical purposes. He brought down the size considerably, attempted similar thing, trying to do it in a much faster time span, making it into not so glorious work of art, but functionally as good.
That's
So the
interesting.
temple structure did not turn out as it should have.
Wait, that's the
They
smaller one
piled
there?
up rock and built it. Structurally it's good, but in terms of aesthetics they could not match Thanjavur temple.
Huh.
But they managed to consecrate the linga.
I told you guys I love learning history and stuff. This is so cool. Very, very interesting. Oh, I guess that's it. That is the end of the video, guys. Okay, well, let me get into my thoughts here. I told you before we started, this is going to be really, really interesting, okay? And I've also told you guys, I love history, I love learning, okay? So, wow, what a story of, like, you think of just this amazing feat, right? They're like, wow, we put this whole thing together and then it didn't work. Can you imagine? You're like, hey, boss. But imagine if you're the guy, you're like, hey, boss, by the way, it's not going to work. We just built all this, but it's not going to work. Can you imagine? Oh, man. And then to be the son, you know, your father passes away and you're like, okay, I got to do something. I got to honor my dad. I got to make this. I got to fix this somehow, right? So he does his best to fix this, and it's not as big. It's functionally, it works right the way it's supposed to, which I don't quite understand what they meant, why it wasn't working. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know all the history behind this stuff, so you guys are going to have to help me, okay? So I'm not sure why the first one didn't work and what they were trying to do with it. But anyway, the second one worked. It just wasn't as big, and it looked like it wasn't holding up as well. Did you guys notice that? It looked like it was being miscolored and different things. At least that's my understanding just from looking at it. It looked like it was kind of just, it didn't look as nice as the original one. So interesting. Have any of you guys visited? What did you guys think? Are you impressed with it? Or do you believe that there is a misfortune if you go there? I'm interested to see what you guys think, because I would imagine some people do. They do believe that it's a misfortune to go there, and others might not. They might be like, no, it's okay. You go there and it just... anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. So part of my research and why I love doing these types of videos is because I like to learn stuff, all right? So part of my learning today is I'm going to be looking at a map here, and I want to zoom in and I want to find out like where exactly this is. It says it's on Mimbalam Road in Balaganapathy Nagar, Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so I'm here. I've got it on my map. I'm zooming in here. Let's zoom in. A little closer here, and let's check this out. All right, so here's where it's at here. Looks like you have some other pretty big things going on over here. You got Hotel Ganam, you got the Lakshmi Hotel. There's another temple up here. Where did it go? Right here. Anjaneya Temple. I zoomed in. Another temple popped up. The Sri Shranakeshwar Temple's here. Another temple here. Man, there are so many temples. It's just amazing. But here is where it was built here. This is the whole thing here. It looks like you have a little canal here. Are these just canals? Are they rivers? This is a body of water here that I'm circling as well. Very interesting. And then over here, you've got like a big church, a Christ church now. Banks. Is this like an industrial area over here? It looks like you got a lot of banks and maybe some shopping, some markets, the Eastgate Market over there. Very interesting. Okay. Obviously, look, there's a police headquarters, police station. But anyway, when you think about, you look at this map here, I'm zooming out here. And as I zoom out, think about this land here, right? And how long ago that was built right here. And then now you just got so much stuff going on around it. It's unbelievable, the development of our human race and the development of, where we've come from and where we are now. And then one thing I've talked about before is I just love how, the Indian culture will hold on to traditions. You have this temple that was built 1,000 years ago and it's still there. It's still there. People are still going. They're still visiting. And that's just impressive to me, very, very cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get into the part where I feature your guys' comments. Okay, I'm going to take 3 comments. I'm going back to my video reaction to Tamili episode number 2 with Hip Hop Tamila. Okay, so I'm going to take 3 of your comments and we're going to feature them right now. First comment comes from Kiki, and it says, "Did you see the relation to Kilidi here? It is believed that Tamil scripts are given by those monks after 3rd century BC, but Kilidi proved that Tamili scripts from the 6th century BC. This means no one gave scripts to our language. We had our own." Yeah, I did see the relation to Kilidi there. It was really, really cool. I thought episode 2 was great. I cannot wait for episode 3. I think it's going to be fantastic. But yes, I did recognize that. Next comment comes from Brihadeeswara, and it says, "Believe you're going to love Tamil more than us." I don't think that's ever going to happen. That's impossible. But anyway, thank you for that. I'm definitely falling in love with the culture, that's for sure. So thank you for that. Next comment comes from Sundaram P, and it says, "Ken, wow, watched movies list is so good." And what he's talking about that list right there. That's a list of all the movies that I've watched from the Indian culture. You got some Bollywood stuff on there, Mollywood, Collywood, Tollywood. But that's the list of everything that I've watched. So if you guys want to see, you guys can pause this video and just zoom in and take a look. But anyway, that's what he's referencing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Next comment comes from Penny Singham and says, "We're watching it too." By the way, I've changed my profile name. What was your profile name before? If you change your profile name, how am I supposed to know what it was before? Anyway, thank you for the comment. I'm glad you're watching it too. It is great. Please let me know what your profile name was before so then I can remember who you were. But anyway, thanks for the comment. Thank you all so much for your comments. I'm sorry I can't feature all of you guys because I love all of you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for all your comments. I appreciate them very, very much. And this is why I put you guys up on the screen with me. But anyhow, if you want to be featured here at Dad's Den, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to leave a comment on this video. So put your comment down, and who knows, maybe your comment will be featured next. Now we're going to get to quote of the day, because we end every single video with a quote of the day, something to inspire you, encourage you, make you laugh, okay? You guys know we do this, all right? And by the way, if you're still watching right now and you've come all the way to the quote of the day, I want you to put down in the comments right now, just put quote of the day. That's all I want you to write, quote of the day. Just put that if you're still watching right now, okay? Do that, and then I'll know that you watched the entire video. That's going to be really cool to see how many of you guys actually watched the entire video. But anyway, here we go. Quote of the day is this: change before you have to. That's quote of the day. Think about that. Change before you have to. All right, guys, that's quote of the day. I hope you liked it. Hope you liked this video, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.